Hello there. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Hi. I'm back in Atlantis. Oh, I haven't been here in so long. I think my team's probably all good. I believe in them. They are true warriors. Heck, we got Paris and, Achilles on our side too, so it's all good. Yeah, we're fine. Especially since we're on our way to an absent monster and great labyrinth in the ruins, of course. This is totally safe, plus we have those pretty prism things that I can use instead of my command spells, worst case scenario. Haha. I am prepared. Hello? So section 15, here we go. Ooh, congratulations for getting Hokusai! Oh man, I'm tempted. No hostiles detected near Percy Island. No sign of Artemis in nearby orbital space either. Right, all hands, prepare to make land. Yes, Captain. Okay, so we'll be making a divine construct for Orion instead of Achilles, like we originally planned. But that shouldn't affect the forging process too much, one way or the other. Bartholomew, you stay behind and watch the ship, like usual. Paris, I want you to do the same. Take the ships around to the other side of the island, and be ready to rendezvous with us there. You got it, leader. We'll work with the Nemos to keep the Argo safe. You don't have to worry about us. Hi again. I'll be staying behind with the ship this time. Here's the container for the nanomachines. Please make sure you use this to collect the Hephaestus Cleronormia once you find them. Okay, Professor, I will take it. I'm just imagining her handing me a mason jar. We will. Okay, see you all later. Bye. Later. A gentle breeze is no sign of trouble anywhere, huh? I don't like it. This is the exact sort of moment when unforeseen disaster tends to strike. Bartholomew, you're not supposed to say that kind of thing out loud. Man, you're just jinxing us. But I guess there's nothing I can do now except pray that fortune smiles upon them. Dude, you just jinxed us. How dare you, sir? Shh. More Atlantis border guards. Do you think they've seen us? No. From what I've observed, the patrol routes appear to be restricted to a standard range. If they had received word that we were coming here to see Lord Hephaestus, I imagine they would be far more vigilant right now. They are most likely simply deploying these guards to every island in the vicinity. If they knew Lord Hephaestus was here, the security detail would surely look very different. Guess that means we'll just have to take care of them, huh? Any quick-moving demonic beast nearby? It doesn't look like it. Okay, let's do this. Got it. Right. Let's all do our best out there, everyone. Whoa, what happened to you? I've never seen you so fired up before. I just decided that from now on, I'm going to focus on completing the task at hand, whatever it takes. Alright, let's do this. Hey, I like how fired up Corday is. Oh yeah, this is fine, it's just normal guards. They totally did not spawn because of what Bartholomew said. Jinxing us like that. Man, that Cleronomia though. I get so much of that. If only I could use it on myself too. But no. Sad. Or actually no, I'm just already super duper overpowered, clearly. I don't need that stuff. Haha. Lee. And I'll do it that way. Go, go, go! I believe in you, Musashi! You know, that was pretty good, Musashi. I'm really grateful they didn't go after Arjuna because I didn't use his guts. Oh, that would have been bad if they just wrecked my dude. But no, Arjuna is fine. They didn't find him threatening. So good for you, Arjuna. Now let's see, is there even more guards? Ah, yes, even more guards. And extremely buff ones. Here you go, my boy, do the thing. Go, go, go. Oh, it's so satisfying seeing all that damage. I love it. Great job, Arjuna. Yay. Delicious bond. Ooh. That takes care of them. But it won't take long for Odysseus' main fleet to realize we're here once they fail to report in. That said, they probably won't get here that quickly. Jason, don't jinx us! Do not say things like that. You will only invite disaster. Chiome, you speak the truth. In all of human history, fate has never been kind to those who are overly optimistic in their estimations. Damn it, you're right. And as if to prove the point, your reminder just inspired my brain to flash back to all the worst memories of my life from my life simultaneously. We need to hurry. Chiome, Magicardo, you've already been infused with Hephaestus Clearnomia, right? Doesn't that mean you can tell us where the temple is once we get close enough? Yes, we should be able to. But this island is also bigger than I believed. Yeah, right now, all I can say is that I can vaguely tell it's on the other side. I see. Then I suppose there's nothing to be done but start looking for it. Aren't you forgetting something? What about the labyrinth? Hello, hello? Have I inspired Jason not to abandon all hope? I wish. Right now he's jinxing us. It's guarded by the Minotaur, right? So won't it attack us if we go in unprepared? I don't think we'll have to worry about that. Right. I don't think we need to worry about that either. Sounds like there's a sad story there, and being the downer I am, I can tell this is a good time to keep my mouth shut. Well, if you say so, I'll take your word for it. But we should at least take some thread with us. Then again, maybe there wouldn't be much point to that since it'd probably break pretty easily. Ariadne's thread wouldn't. It was specially woven and imbued with a fair maiden's prayers to ensure it would never break no matter what. Then, if I pray hard enough, does it mean I could make Ariadne's thread too? Since when are you fair or Don't go there, Jason. Unless you're really eager to bleed. On second thought, I withdraw my comment, backpedaling furiously away from that landmine. Good job, Jason. You've learned.
Yeah, I don't think that's gonna work, Corday.
How come? Oh yeah, the more proof of heroes, the merrier. Like, I'd have a decent amount, but the more... Yeah, the merrier. I farmed it a little bit earlier.
The reason Ariadne's prayers were so effective is because she loved Theseus, his body and soul. If they hadn't had the power of love on their side, Theseus would have never been able to follow the thread all the way back to the exit. I usually scoff at that, but I can't deny that love does have a lot of cursed power, especially in Greece.
Ooh, the power of love, gross. I mean, oh yes, the power of love. Love. Huh. True, I suppose that wouldn't work.
Certainly not with a woman who never fell in love when she was alive.
I can't argue with that. That was uncalled for, Jason.
Heh. Part of being a hero is encouraging others to face unpleasant truths. Don't be fooled, Master. He doesn't mean it. He's just spitting out the first believable platitude that comes to mind.
Hello?
Coming up with convincing things to say on the spot is also part of being a hero. You could at least pretend to feel bad. That is enough out of all you Greek heroes. I mean it. Damn it. I wish I could sacrifice you two in exchange for summoning Heracles back. Well, you can't.
Sorry, Jason. I mean, there's at least our Heracles at Chaldea.
Come on. Don't you think that'd be a waste of a perfectly good hero right here? Oh? Name me one thing about you that surpasses Heracles in any way. My good looks! He and I both got you beat there.
Oh, Jason. Then again, Jason is the ultimate Heracles fanboy, haha. So of course he's gonna be like, nah, Orion. Heracles is more beautiful, more strong, everything. Talk about an endless, pointless argument. I agree. After all, no two people will always agree about what constitutes good looks.
This is so stupid. Now I wish we brought Paris along. He's a better looker than all of them.
Yeah, I can't deny that. Paris is adorable. Achilles, you win with that nomination. Aw, man.
I'm surprised you got so much respect for the guy who killed you. Aw, crap, sorry. I didn't mean to say that out loud. Oh, absolutely. It took a lot of courage for him to take up that bow and kill me, and I respect him for it. Not that I can say so when he's around, since he's always taking potshots at me.
Yeah, it might be better that way. Why not? No need to be shy with praise.
You think? Something tells me that wouldn't go over very well.
Did something happen with you and Master, Magicardo? You seem closer now, somehow. Yeah, Charlotte, Corday, we bonded, Magicardo and I, in my room. Did I end up beating the tower event? Yes. It was satisfying. I'm the ultimate shopper.
Kinda.
Really? That's all you're gonna say about us, Magicardo? So, you're friends now? Grr. I'm kind of jealous. Maybe it would help me get closer to her too if I tried speaking more informally myself? Would that be okay?
Hell yeah, it would. Speaking as a lifelong romantic, I guarantee it. And if you want to get closer to me while you're at it, that's totally okay too.
Then again, that's easier said than done.
What? You're not even listening to me, are you? Guess she's lost in her own thoughts right now.
How'd I find the challenge quest? I feel like the challenge quest wasn't as bad as that one back alley quest with the doors and book that was like, you must hit me with a quick move. You must hit me with an arts move. I'm like, curse you, why you do this? Since the first time I did that, I only brought people with the same pretty much card set, so I rarely get the quick card. I'm like, oops, my bad. The nuns at the abbey were always very particular about ensuring we spoke politely, after all. And it's very hard to unlearn a lifetime of habits like that overnight. Whatever am I going to do? Oh? Master, I can see a hunter off in the distance. Perhaps we should try asking him where we can find the labyrinth. Looks like that might be our only choice. Then I will try speaking to him casually, so that he does not think us suspicious. Hiya there!
What? Who are you?
And ooh, hello.
So much for that plan. I'll go too and try to smooth things over.
Thank you, Achilles.
The labyrinth? Why would you want to go there?
It is our job to go around investigating ruins of that nature.
Uh-huh. Well, there might be one old man back in the village who knows where it is.
Really? That would be a big help.
Come with me. I'll show you the way.
We've heard rumors that the labyrinth's monster is no longer there. Do you know if they are true?
First I've heard of that. Wait, really? The labyrinth monster's gone now? When I was a kid, my parents told me to stay away from there unless I wanted to be eaten. Some people went to check it out themselves and never returned. And now the nameless monster's dead, huh? Never would have seen that coming.
I'm sorry, nameless?
Oh, I think it used to have a name at some point, but we all forgot it ages ago. I mean, why would we need to know it? It's not like we were ever gonna go near that thing anyway.
I see. Then, none of you ever thought to try and vanquish this monster? You are all more than strong enough to handle demonic beasts thanks to your Theos Clearnomia. So how come none of you ever thought to kill the labyrinth monster and make a name for yourselves?
Why would we want to do that?
Well, you know, to be heroes or something.
Are you nuts? How could a bunch of exiles like us ever become heroes?
When you say exiles, do you mean you were all exiled from Olympus?
Yeah, that's right. They said we had bugs or something like that, so we got kicked out. So it'd be wrong for us to become heroes. Can I ask you something too? That mean you knew there was a monster in the labyrinth all this time, but you never tried to kill it, right? Weren't you scared knowing it was out there? That it could come and attack you in your village at any time it wanted? What else could we do? A god made that monster, so we got no business killing it. Gotcha. Okay, there's a village over there.
Wonderful, thank you. I will go on ahead then.
I must say, there's something very bland about these people. That Artemis said something along those lines too. That there's something about them that's fundamentally different from us. For better or worse, they were definitely people like that in proper human history too. People who unquestioningly accept what they've been given and settle down without attempting to push things forward. Honestly, they were probably the majority. It's a much easier way to live after all. People like that aren't the type to embark on an arduous quest so they can come home with a golden fleece. But at least they don't try to drag you down or badmouth you. That much I appreciate. I don't know if I agree with that. Doesn't the fact that none of them ever say anything mean or try to drag others down mean that they don't even feel such basic emotions as frustration or envy?
I mean, Gorodov, they might feel that, but they could be polite enough not to express that, you know?
Indeed. The people of Atlantis have gone down a very different path, both from proper human history and from the people of the Indian Lost Belt. I have no doubt that their lives are peaceful and content. They live for hundreds of years, and I suspect most of them have never caught so much as a cold. Because of Theros Scleronomia, the general-purpose nanomachines they have been given stop every germ and virus in its tracks. They spend their many days tilling their fields, tending their livestock, hunting wild game, protecting their village from demonic beasts, and worshipping Olympus. A simple life, to be sure. The people of the Chinese Lost Belt had forgotten their culture because it was taken away, but these people have abandoned civilization in the wake of their exile. No, that's not quite right. It's more that there's simply no need for them to develop their civilization further. I see. I also doubt that this civilization imposes any form of sacrifice on its people, unlike proper human history and its tendency to plow ahead regardless of who or what may be obstructing its path. That being said, we have thus far only seen how these exiled Atlanteans view this world. Whereas the people who live in Olympus near the top of the Tree of Emptiness may well see things differently.
Man, when it comes to the Atlanteans that we met, that one person who seemed to have a crush on Corday, he stood out, but my boy, he had his regrets way too late. Like, oopsies, maybe I should have went with. Goodbye, kid, goodbye. Hun, you're back.
I sure am, and I come bringing all the meat you could ask for.
And who might these folks be?
They say they're here to investigate the labyrinth.
Huh, okay. What about it are you looking to investigate? Well, you know, this and that. Even though you're still so young and small? Goodness, you poor thing. I can't believe you have to go around investigating labyrinths when you can't be more than 100 years old. Well, what can I say? On my island, it is customary to begin working in one's adolescence. Anyway, the labyrinth, huh? Now, where was it again?
I'm guessing old man Kainigos will know. I remember him saying that he went there way back when.
Let's see. I think Kainigos should be living in the oldest house in the village. Though I'm not sure if he's still even alive, to be honest. Well, that's promising. Okay.
The labyrinth? Why would you want to go somewhere like that? You do know there's a monster there, don't you?
Oh yes, there is no need to worry. We are quite capable of taking care of monsters. All we need to know is how to get there. So if you have a map or something of the sort, that would be a huge help.
You know the way you talk. All stiff and all. It's weird.
Weird? Wow, Jason's just having fun in the background, huh? Jason's over in the corner, not even trying to stifle his laughter.
Well, whatever. This is the map data I used back when I went, so don't blame me if the roads have changed since then. Should I just send it to you then?
Yes. That'd be fine.
Gosh, I haven't sent data like this in forever.
How come?
'Cause there's usually no need to when we're just out here living our lives.
Could you not use this functionality to communicate with people far away?
Why would I need to do that when everyone I'd want to talk to is right here?
Man! That's like the opposite of me. I'm just like, if I can just send a text message, I'll just do that. Haha. Even in my household, I'll be like texting my dad, or my bro, what's for dinner? Because I'm too lazy to leave my room. Well, this guy's just like, why would I have to use a texting function when I can just talk to people?
I sure don't know anyone on any far-off island. It would be one thing if we could use it to communicate with the gods. That would truly be a blessing. But there's no point in forming networks between ordinary humans.
I suppose you are. I suppose you're right.
Come on, Kainigos. It's almost time to eat. I know, I'll be right there. Alright, that's all I've got for you.
Thank you for your help. This will be invaluable. These people really do not, they don't have any ambitions, do they? It's okay. I think it sounds just fine coming from you. It's okay, you're cuter when you're being polite and all. Being polite is cute. Cute? What? Do not be ridiculous. I am a kunoichi first and foremost, remember? And cuteness is one of a kunoichi's primary weapons, so it only makes sense that I would be cute as well. What I am trying to say, Master, is that you must have unwittingly fallen prey to my kunoichi charms. You have my sympathies.
Damn it, Master. You've got to be more careful with complimenting that one. Any praise this ninja gets goes right to her head. She's real gullible like that.
Gullible? You, Lord Jason, are calling me gullible?
And you think I am?
You may not be gullible, but you are absolutely beguilable.
That's not even a word.
Ahem. At any rate, as I was saying, these people truly do not have anything in the way of ambitions or vigor.
That's just what happens when people spend their whole lives without any kind of technological revolution. When life now looks exactly the same as it did 10,000 years ago, of course they'd lose all appetite for it.
At least it's a very peaceful way to live.
Only because these people haven't moved past depending on the gods.
You know, Lord Jason, for someone born in the age of gods, you certainly do not like them very much.
You wouldn't either if you had grown up there. Though I have to say, whether we're talking this lost belt or proper human history, knowing the 12 Olympians were robots makes a lot of sense. It explains why their way of thinking was always so incredibly inhuman. Huh? I thought the Greek gods were famous for being, all too human. Yes, and their motives were definitely human, but the conclusions they arrived at and the way they generally conducted themselves were all distinctly inhuman. For example, some scholars believe they started the Trojan War to thin out the human population after they decided there were too many of us. Yikes. I don't know if that's true or not, but I wouldn't be at all surprised if it was. And let's not forget that in this Lost Belt, the same 12 Olympians have endured all the way up to the present day. I'm sure even the minor gods live anywhere from a few hundred to a few thousand years here.
You know, that reminds me of something. Well, it may be different. Well, it may be to different degrees. You said the Greek gods were robots both here and in proper human history, right? Hello, hello. But the divine spirit-based servants that we've met, like Curel, for example, all look like ordinary humans.
So, if the 12 Olympians are robots, why aren't the gods who serve them robots as well?
Right, for instance, Orion. Poseidon is your father, right?
Yeah, he is. But I get the feeling I never actually met him back when I was alive. I expect that may be very similar to the way myths ebb and flow throughout the world. For example, we already know that gods which emerged from concepts in nature across various lands were integrated into Greek mythology. So while I can't be sure if it's due to the 12 Olympians themselves or the faith of their worshippers, it makes perfect sense in this case that subservient gods would take the form of humans and animals. After all, these robotic gods clearly came from another planet altogether and are of a wholly foreign nature. But even so, wouldn't the myths end up twisting the forms of these subservient gods to resemble the Olympians? I mean, it happens all the time, right? When an enemy god from a different land's mythology is changed into a hideous monster, their form ends up changing after the fact to match. So why wouldn't that happen to the god being made subservient to one of these robots? The Olympians may have wished to avoid appearing completely alien to their worshippers. After all, I rather doubt there was anything else in all of ancient Greece in any way similar to them. So the fact that Orion looks completely human despite being Poseidon's son is most likely.
Yeah, I think you're right. The Triton side of me still remembers what Poseidon looked like. But I think that's only because he gave Triton special treatment since he entrusted him to defend the sea as his successor. Whereas I don't think he thought of his children, who lived on land, as anything more than familiars.
Yeah, good point. Now that I think about it, I don't actually know a single thing about my old man. My mother was a lesser god and looked completely human. Though that didn't stop my parents from separating because of irreconcilable differences. Well, suffice to say, I think there's one phrase that sums it up perfectly. The gods are crazy. Man, now I'm glad I never had any divinity of my own. Anyways, we're here now. There's nobody else here. There isn't, is there? What's the meaning of this? I mean, you'd expect there to be at least a few guards around an island temple by now, right? And there's no way the villagers wouldn't have told them where to find it. Do you suppose this monster that lives in the labyrinth might have eaten them? That seems highly unlikely. From everything we've been told, he resided deep within the labyrinth, even here in this lost belt. More concretely, there are no signs of a struggle here. I'm getting a bad feeling about this. Should we leave someone on the lookout, or should we all go in together?
Let's all go in together. Now, what do you think, Jason? Jason, you're supposed to be the brains here, Jason. Hello, hello. Planning on rolling on the Hokusai banner? You know it's tempting. I gotta think about it. I mean, I'm gonna get some bond court soon. From Musashi and Arjuna, so decisions.
Let's all go in together. Hang on, leader. What's your reasoning? It's standard practice to leave someone standing guard when delving into underground labyrinths like this, right? That's why I don't like it. Gotcha.
Alright then, let's go in. Okay. This labyrinth looks a lot like the one we saw in Okeanos.
Guess this means a story about Daedalus building it to contain the Minotaur. It's pretty much the same here.
Though it does seem like Lord Daedalus' name was never recorded in this Lost Belts legends. Okay. I'm guessing we'll lose comms right about now.
Huh? Why's that?
Because Gordolf, when you enter a building, for some reason, your connection just goes poof sometimes. Certain buildings do that, and it makes me sad. Because that's what the records from Okeanos say.
Right, I remember now.
Yes. This was where we met Asterios and Uriel. That was quite the ordeal, wasn't it? What is it, Jason? Do you look like your head is about to split open?
Let's just say all my memories of Okeanos are extremely bad ones.
Now, think of this as your chance for a new beginning. In my case, my records say that I once went about calling myself Assassin of Paraiso, and causing no end of havoc. Apparently, I even tried to enchant Master here by saying something like, "Shall I keep you company for the night?" I have to say, I would be interested in trying that myself at some point. It was one of the scariest things I've ever experienced. I mean, it was very exciting. The scariest thing that happened there was shooting Doji and my tummy, stirring up my insides. Ouch! I see. I do apologize for that, Lady Mash, but I'm afraid it was out of my hands. I cannot help that I am too beautiful for this world. I'm sorry, Mash. I didn't expect her to get upset from what I said. It was very exciting.
Don't worry about Shielder. There are as many fetishes as there are stars in the sky.
I really fail to see how that's supposed to help me not worry, Jason.
Whoop. We got demonic beasts. Damn. There's more of them than I thought there'd be.
They're coming in both behind and in front of us. I count 26 altogether. Man, 26 sounded like a lot before I played Fate Extella. 26 is like nothing compared to thousands and thousands and thousands.
I see. Then it looks like the Minotaur really is gone. There's no way it would let this many weaklings take up residence in its labyrinth otherwise.
Either way, we're still surrounded.
Ha ha ha. We might be surrounded. But it's gonna take way more than a bunch of weaklings like these to challenge me. Oh, in that case, Orion, what would you say to a little contest? Sounds good to me. I'll even give you a handicap to make up for your injury. Don't worry about that. I don't need my immortal body to take care of these chumps. So, what'll it be? Whoever kills the most wins. Whoever kills the most, the fastest. You're on. Good. If you guys are that sure you can win, I can relax and get some shut-eye. Wake me up when you're done.
I don't believe it. You're actually lying down to sleep?
Master, you can handle picking up the formation. You can manage that much, right?
Will do. Don't worry, I've got this. And I'll try to make sure they don't step on you while you're sleeping.
Well, well. Now look who's on top of things. Alright then. I'll leave it to you.
Here they come. Awaiting your orders, Master. Achilles, you take the front. Orion, you take the front. I kind of want Orion in the front. I mean, having Orion in the front might be smart, but not Orion. I want him to punch stuff.
You got it, Misaki. Let's do this!
Well, Jason's just sleeping on the floor in the middle of the battlefield as one does when you're Jason. He wasn't polite enough to go in the corner. No, no, no. He just passed out right then and there, in the middle of the battlefield, as one does when you're Jason. Or maybe he's doing that strategically because he wants to trip the enemies. Oh, Jason, you're so smart. That's my Jason. Okay, there's lycanthropes here. And centaur. Okay. Now I see how to be. I want to bonk now. I can just use these skills. This seems pretty good. Just in case, you know, guts are good. Might as well. And now... Wee! Bonking! Oh, that was a happy amount of damage. So satisfying. And now I can take care of this dude. Actually, wait, I will use Musashi too to fill up her own gauge. I believe in you, Musashi. And now Arjuna, do the thing. Good job, my boy. More lycanthropes and centaurs. Of course, of course. Let's fill up Orion's gauge a little bit. And then Musashi, because Musashi. Assuming they live through the Noble Phantasm. Pew. And now, at the end, what is there? Oh, it's a Spriggan. Oh, my guts are gone. Oh, that is really bad. The Spriggans are scary. They are the most intimidating. Well, at least Musashi will live. You know, I'll give this to Orion because I believe in him. He's cool like that. Might as well fill up some gauges, as one do. I'm so sorry, Musashi. I'm just gonna use all Orion here. He's gonna destroy that Spriggan. Go, go, go! What were the caster enemies? Since over here it's lycanthropes and centaurs and Spriggan. Good job, sir. Oh, poor Musashi. I'm sorry, Musashi, you're suffering. But I can't resist using Buster, so I gotta do it. I gotta believe in the power of Buster. Go, go, Buster, go. So this way, yay, Buster. Good job, Arjuna. Nice. Very, very nice. Rah! All right. Ooh, it'd be Origin Lamia's lycanthropes and Origin Hydra. Oof. Those are more intimidating. To an extent, anyways. The Spriggan, though. The criticals scare me. Since we both got the same number of kills, that means I win. Huh? Come on. That was totally a draw at best. What do you think, Master? Orion was faster. Damn it, I was too slow. Aren't you going to use your injury as an excuse? And embarrass myself in front of Master? Hell no.
Besides, in a tight space like this, efficiency is more important than speed anyway. I just didn't put together my plan of attack as well as I could have. Though I still would have won if I had Master backing me up.
Sorry, but I just can't pay attention to 2 battles at once. I see, as I usually multitask by farming on my laptop and on my phone.
Yeah, I know, but still. Ha ha ha. Looks to me like you still have a lot of learning to do in that regard. But don't worry. Now that I am mentally rested after a quick power nap, I'll be more than able to make up for your many shortcomings.
I keep telling you, servants don't need to sleep.
By the way, Scout Chiome, how are things looking up ahead?
This is the furthest point to the old man's map, but there is still a great deal of labyrinth left to cover. So, what do we do now?
Worry not, I have this well in hand. Now that Lord Hephaestus' presence is getting stronger, I should have no difficulty finding him. Follow me.
I believe in you, Chiome. Your sense of direction's way better than mine. I believe in you. Plus, you've been here before.
So thank you for going ahead.
I know we expected as much, but this labyrinth certainly is long, isn't it?
How are you holding up, Master?
I'm fine. I think I might have to stop and rest soon. My poor feet are killing me.
Humph. Given your penchant for just forging ahead no matter what, you must really be exhausted.
Why don't we all take a break then? Here, Master. Just give me a moment to find a blanket to put down, then you can sit. Your legs must be especially tired, huh? I'll just massage your calves for you. Thank you, Corday.
I guess I'll stand lookout for now.
Thanks, Mondricardo.
Hey, Corday. When you're done massaging Master's legs, make sure you do mine next.
Okay. Wait, I thought you weren't tired.
I'm not. I just want to feel relaxed.
In that case, you can massage your own legs.
Oh, very well. If you truly want one, I can oblige with a pressure point massage if you like. Great. I'll leave it to you then.
Understood. Acupressure it is then. Yo, that must be a good massage. Like, that's how I expected it to feel getting a massage when I got a massage, but I didn't feel pain, and I was like, what? Where's the pain? I was a little disappointed. I was thinking, is my body not stressed enough then for this? I was not aware that servants could build up exhaustion to this degree. Because I heard that it hurts the most when your body's like super, I guess, stressed or tense. But nah, no pain. Here we go. Look at Jason. Konnichiwa.
It seems you have something of a bad liver. For that, I need to really dig in, as if I were trying to gouge the pressure point right out of you.
Oh man, Chiome, I wonder what you'll say about my liver and my energy drinks.
Save! Here I go.
Maybe I should stop her. No, I want that massage. I'm curious. I'm not really sure what the best thing to do here is.
But please, stop. I don't want to die.
Alright, last one. Be warned, this is going to hurt a bit.
Huh? You mean everything else up until now wasn't supposed to? Huh. Ow!
Phew, that is better. You're quite stiff, but everything should be nice and loose now. How about you, Master? Would you also like me to?
Yes.
Please spare me. Thanks, but no thanks. No, where's the third option? Where's the yes? Come on. Come on, Master, don't be a wimp. This seems fun. I guess thanks, but no thanks. Oh, sadness. Now, there is no need to be shy. Huh? It is not that at all? Aww. Say, Master? What was the proper human history Asterios like? He was very kind, I think. In a word, big and fluffy. Very, very fluffy. Yes, Asterios was definitely very big. I don't think I'll ever forget the sight of him carrying Uriel on his shoulder.
For better or worse, he was the archetypical example of a tragic monster. If he'd only been raised differently, all of his so-called monstrous qualities would have made him a great hero. Ha! I can practically taste King Minos' sheer cowardice even now. He could have made Asterios into his most powerful weapon if he'd only played his cards right, but instead, he let his fears get the best of him and ended up raising a great brute of a monster. That's pretty much par for the course with cowardly kings. Far as they're concerned, any ally who could conceivably take their throne from them is an enemy to be feared. Cut it out, Achilles. You're reminding me of a king just like that, and I'd rather forget that man. Fine with me. I just as soon not think about the one I knew either. Alright then, no more king talk. Gotta say, being a hunter meant I never really had to worry about kings. Yeah? Man, that must be nice. I'm kind of jealous. Since I chose to live out my destiny as a hero, the idea of getting to be a simple hunter is pretty much an impossible dream for me. Especially since your destiny only lasted you about 10 years. Buzz off. I'm happy enough with the way things turned out.
They're really hitting it off, aren't they?
This is what happens when you have a bunch of cheery guys in one place. Honestly, if you ask me, you'd normally be right there with them.
Do you think?
Definitely.
Hearing about all of your experiences has made me realize how simplistically I used to think. I used to believe the world was a much more black and white. I thought defending the place I lived was good, and anyone who tried to destroy it was evil.
In one sense, you're not wrong. Even animals will instinctively protect their territory and attack whatever threatens it.
I guess. But in the end, I was sentenced to die, and people thought me evil.
Don't be an idiot! If you think you're evil, you should see what kind of villainy my ex-wife put me through.
Ah yes, of course. The true evil is the ex-wife.
Victims become victimizers, and victimizers become victims. It happens all the damn time. You can't let yourself worry about that sort of thing if you actually want to be a hero.
Is that really how it works?
If you don't believe me, ask me what I was like in Okeanos. Even with Medea tricking me, just the thought of what I did back there twists me up inside.
But at least I trust you now. But at least we're friends now. We're besties, Jason.
Friends, seriously, don't be ridiculous. I feel like you're only bringing up even worse memories for me.
What do you mean, Jason? We're over bond level 10, Jason. We're besties. Thank you, everyone. I can see I still have a great deal to learn about a lot of things. So, shall we get going then? Going again? Sounds good. I'll be with you every step of the way. What a nice bonding moment. Mmm, delicious Saint Quartz. Yum 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 yum. Three-headed dog. No fear, no fear. Yeah, it's not gonna be too bad against the three-headed dog. Ha 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 ha. Well, time to see how it happens. Let's go. Demon boar, and python. Look at that spooky, scary python. It looks poisonous, so I shall bonk it. I don't like getting poisoned by those. Heck, I hate status elements in general. Unless I'm the one inflicting them, then I love them. I might as well just attack this boar. Go, Castoria, go! Do I plan on rolling for Hokusai? At least one 10 pull. And then I gotta just think. Use brain power to decide. Like, do I want to give her any more? Maybe, just maybe. But 10 for sure. Demon boar, python, python. Okay, goodbye, pythons. You intimidate me, so you go poof. This should be decent, but just in case. I am prepared to bonk. Like that. Go, go, go. Ooh, that's super good luck. 600 Saint Quartz getting your last 3 copies. Me for MP5 and Ozymandias. MP5 though. That is seriously amazing. Wow. Origin Chimera. No fear, no fear. Arjuna, do the thing. How's it like juggling 3 fake games? Pretty good. Yeah, pretty good. At least only one is gacha. If they were all gacha, oh, the pain and suffering. Ooh, though speaking of gacha, I got lucky for Nikki earlier today. After I updated my app. I thought, you know, might as well try to go for Sakura. Let me just throw like a pull real quick. And then she came home. I'm like, oh, am I dreaming? First thing I do, wake up and update my game, see what happens, and hello, Sakura! One of my best pulls in that game. Next to Power. Oh, Power was the greatest pull. Power felt my love. And now Sakura, so yay! How many SSRs does my account have? Good question. I gotta check that. Auto defense unit. There's a decent amount of enemy types in here, huh? Then again, it's supposed to be a huge labyrinth, so makes sense. Of course, it's not gonna just be the same enemy over and over and over. Can you not give me debuffs? Okay, thanks, auto defense units. Meh. Good job. Now, are there more auto defense units? Yes, there are, and there's a special one, the MK2. which makes it the most intimidating one because it's different. It is buffer. It is newer. So I will focus on that one. And that should be sufficient, yes. Now time to sit back and watch the carnage. Good job, Musashi. I didn't even have to use the other card, so yay. And of course at the end it's a bunch of MK2s. Well, it's a good thing I saved Musashi's skill. Do the thing, Musashi. Heh. And now I'll buster my favorite. Ooh, so close, Arjuna. Though of course it works out in the end. It's all good. Very, very nice. Now next, please. Darkness. I just noticed how it's only like 1 AP. We made it.
That was exhausting. What's with all those defenses anyway? Maybe Hephaestus made them. In that case, they should realize we're all on the same side, damn it! Maybe they were bugging out or something. Well, whatever. The important thing is we're here now. Hephaestus!
Hephaestus activated. Controller unit damaged. Substitute AI activated. Forge unit activated.
Master authorization. Misaki. Diagnosis: Achilles. Severe injury detected. Unsuitable. Aborting plan. Yeah, that tracks. But I'm not the only option, Hephaestus. What about this guy? It's me, Hephaestus, oh god of the Forge. The greatest hunter in all of Greece. The invincible Orion. Denied. Orion is not invincible. Searching for true greatest hunter in Greece.
Wow, automatic rejection.
Is it just me, or is he being weirdly hard on me? Searching, 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 searching. Preparing qualification exam.
Qualification exam?
Initiating simulated battle. Condition: only archers may participate. I see. So basically we've got to win this simulated battle before you give us a divine construct. And Orion's the only one here who's allowed to fight. Fine with me, Hephaestus. So, who will I be fighting? You'll be fighting a servant whose data most closely approximates the Artemis of proper human history. That's just Artemis!
That little guy on top is you! Look, it's you!
That's me? Damn it! I can already tell this is gonna be a huge pain in the ass, but fine, I'll do it! Bring it on!
I mean, Orion, can't you tell that's you? Can't you see the resemblance? Especially with the expression. Oh, what a test. Searching for the real greatest hunter. Like, gosh darn it. He was telling the truth. Meaning, I have to test him instead because I do not want to give this to him. Like, sheesh, Hephaestus. What you have against my boy? I can't resist the power of Buster. Okay, yeah, that was overkill. Good job, my dude. Ouch. Well, when in doubt, bust her out. Plus, when she attacks me, she's gonna fill up my gauge anyway, so I don't have to worry. Maybe anyways. No, she did the thing because she's so kind. Like, look at how nice she's being. I will give this to you, sir. And, just in case. Or now, just for fun, I'm gonna give you all this. Because why not? We gotta go all out after all. Good job, Orion. I still like how he's level 100. So satisfying. Okay. There. Argh. You'll pay for that. What the actual hell? That was a tiny bear who sounded just like me, letting out some absurdly long death wail just before vanishing. That was disturbingly vivid, as one do. Just a little Olympian humor. Well, whoever programmed your so-called sense of humor clearly forgot to run the debugger. Second qualification exam. Psychological assessment. Can you kill the one you love? I just did, didn't I? That one was only a shadow. There may be differences between her proper human history form and her lost belt form. But the question remains the same. Can you kill the machine, the goddess called Artemis? I've asked myself that same question a whole bunch of times. Can I really go through with it? Can I really knock an arrow to my bow, aim it up at her in the sky and let it fly? At first, I thought I couldn't. That's why I gave up on protecting proper human history for a while. But that's not the case anymore. Sad as it is, I realize now that I'll never be able to save her that way. I understand this is a lost belt. And I understand that that thing floating around up there isn't the Artemis I know. So if she insists on calling herself Artemis, that's enough reason for me to risk my life to stop her. When I point my bow at her, I won't do it out of anger or hatred. It'll be out of pity. Misaki, a question. Based on that answer, is Orion mentally capable of carrying out this task? Yes, he can go through with that. I think. I believe in him. He's our best shot. Bring forth the divine construct. You're up, Achilles. Got it. Don't know if it's because of how I got it, but this armor always makes me feel like I'm wearing clothes my mother got me. Didn't your mother go to Hephaestus and tearfully beg him to make it for you? Yeah, she did. And while I do appreciate it, along with the armor itself, what can I say? It's not always easy being a hero. Your mother was a goddess, right?
My mother's my mother, period.
Huh. Look at the big mama's boy. Wait. There's nothing wrong with having a good relationship with your parents, is there? Damn it!
Did you really contact us just to say that?
As one does, you know? Oh, hey, that just proves that the connection isn't unstable down here. It's good. We did not lose connection unless only Paris can get through.
There we go. Guess it is a little rough without it.
How so?
Oh, I just got a little weaker when I gave it up. Nothing to worry about. I'm happy to give up my armor if it'll help us take down Artemis. Checking. Analyzing. Yes, I can reforge this into a proper human history divine construct. The reforging process will take approximately 2 hours. That long, huh? So we've gotta just hang out here twiddling our thumbs for 2 hours? I'm going to take a nap.
Again?
I try to think as little as possible. You can only get so much mileage out of one brain, you know?
I guess that makes sense. Or maybe it doesn't. Jason's just a sleepy, sleepy boy.
Don't worry. I would never ask an obvious landmine like you to lend me her lap for my nap.
Wait, what? Did you really call me a landmine? And why in the world would you think that?
Experience, observation, intuition. That might not be a lot of explanation, but I still totally get where he's coming from. I've got a pretty good idea what he means too, but I think I'd better keep that to myself. On a different note, MASH, don't forget the Theos Clearnomia.
Alright. Thank you for the reminder. Excuse me, Hephaestus? But could we ask you for some of your nanomachines as well?
Query. What is your intended usage for them?
I want to embed them into Chaldea's ship, the Shadow Border. They'll help me make it into a ship capable of going toe-to-toe with Odysseus's fleet, and above all, one that can handle going up against Poseidon. With them, I'm certain the border can be wholly reborn. It'll be like an iron steed swifter than shadow, like a wild hunt that commands the storm itself.
Usage confirmed. Authorization granted. Hephaestus Clearnomia are now ready for allotment.
Wow, this is the one time we're getting it without having to hack the system. Yay! Here, I'll store them in this extra large container Captain Nemo lent us.
Ah yes, the giant mason jar for bubble tea. I mean,
Theos Clearnomia.
No allotments remaining. No Hephaestus Clearnomia remaining.
Thanks, Mash. Don't worry, there should be enough. So I'll be borrowing the power of Hephaestus, god of the forge, to face my father, Poseidon. I can't tell if that's irony, destiny, or both. Either way, with these, the border and I are going to change, and we're not going to lose next time. Don't worry, Captain Nemo. I promise I'll bring the nanomachines back safe and sound. I know you will. Thanks.
Oh right, that reminds me. Do you have a minute, Mochizuki Chiyome?
What is this about?
I've got a secret to tell you. I saw you telling Cordy about it before, but so you what? Jason! So you what?
Well, that's a cliffhanger.
Next.
Jason, continue, please.
Waiting around like this with nothing to do is so boring. Why don't you spend this time thinking about what you're gonna do once you've got it? For all we know, you might have to fire it right after we get out of here. Firing at Artemis from this location, from this island, is not recommended. Why's that? An offensive mounted on her from a nearby island failed. Every projectile disappeared before reaching her. The reason for this remains unknown. Disappeared before they could reach her, you say? That is worrying. I don't suppose you could provide us with any more details? There is a record from past visitors regarding the incident.
Visitors? Maybe they're servants in proper human history? Visitors?
Oh right, them. I'd rather not see their faces, but we could use all the information we can get. Show us, Hephaestus. Viewing conditions met. Uploading holographic data. Initiating playback. I commend you all for making it this far. Now, getting down to business. Since our last recording, a number of new servants have joined us, but even more of us have been killed. Many of those fell at the hands of the enemy, alter egos, Senji Muramasa and Kotomine Kirei. Unfortunately, we weren't able to gather any combat data on them. My only advice is to be wary of their strength. Don't worry about our sacrifices. There's nothing you can do about them anyway. For the moment, some of us are still alive. I consider that a victory, and I'd like you to do the same. That's right, we're still around, kicking and ready to help humanity.
Thank you, Golden Boy.
So don't worry about us, Chaldea. We all knew what we were signing up for. Moving on, take a look at this data I'm about to send you. In the time since our last recording, we too had a run-in with the moon goddesses, Artemis's cannon. If we hadn't happened to be spread out at the time, and if Heracles hadn't been there, she would have easily wiped us all out in an instant. No, that isn't quite right. We had a servant with us who realized what was happening well before the rest of us. You're talking about Redacted, right? Well, of course he'd notice. After all, I'll cover up his name just in case. At any rate, we just barely managed to make it out of there with minimal losses by enhancing our cloaking function. After that... Alert! Artemis has begun scanning this island, disabling communications for a short time. Hey, what's going...
Hello? Can you hear us? Please come in. There's no response. We've been cut off.
Well, no need to worry about it. He did say it was only for a short time. Hephaestus, I'll proceed to the next answer once you've confirmed that communications have been disabled.
Huh?
Confirmed. Communications are now disabled.
What's this about? Is there no scan then?
What I'm about to tell you now has nothing to do with the Atlantic Lost Belt. None of this is certain, but I feel it is important you are told regardless. Do you feel as though there's anything off right now? Not in any of you, but in your current situation? Of course, I know that the circumstances are extremely dire right now. There's no doubt about that. But dire circumstances and something feeling off aren't the same thing. Look closely at everyone's faces. Listen intently to what they say. You may feel like it's wrong to suspect your companions, but you shouldn't. Trusting others unquestioningly isn't a virtue, it's just sticking your head in the sand. So suspect everyone, even the allies you would trust with your life. And while I trust this goes without saying, keep this just between us, please. This alone probably won't be enough to assuage your doubts about shutting off the comms, so I'll also provide 2 pieces of key information.
The first pertains to our mutual destination, Olympus. Specifically, the route for getting there. And the second pertains to Artemis. We've performed a few different experiments now, and it's clear that she's simply far beyond us. We all tried our noble phantasms on her, and not a single one of them came close. And it wasn't only because of the distance, our attacks all disappeared on the way to her. If it's even possible to reach her, it might only be from the island situated directly beneath her. That's the one place where you might be able to strike back. I'll send you that island's coordinates too. Over and out.
Resuming communications. Phew. There we go. What in the world just happened?
Your vitals all look okay, but did anything happen while we were offline?
Well, we did get our hands on some valuable information, but it was mostly just pointless chit-chat. We talked about the differences between gods and humans, philosophical quandaries, and some other crap that isn't the least bit helpful in our current situation. I guess Hephaestus was actually a lot more desperate for company than he let on. There. I've given you a plausible cover-up. You guys can take it from here, since it sounds like a Chaldea problem. Just make sure you keep your story straight, got it?
Okay, thank you, Jason. One useful thing we learned was the route to take to Olympus.
And another was information we'll need to attack Artemis. Let me see the map. At a glance, it looks like there's nothing but sea around the Great Pit, where the Tree of Emptiness lies. So it seems like you should be able to reach it from anywhere. But in fact, thanks to Poseidon's control over the ocean currents, there's only one route you can take to get there. And to take that route, there's only one island you have to cast off from. Nemesis Island.
Yo, that's an edgy island. Ah yes, the island of Nemesis.
The island named after the goddess of retribution is both the starting point in our journey to Olympus and its Tree of Emptiness, and the last stop in our quest to destroy Artemis. I see.
This is your area of expertise, Captain. What do you think? Well, the sea is supposed to be free. Usually, it doesn't belong to anybody. But if you wanted to restrict the paths available on the sea, ruling the currents would be a sure way to do it. However, this new information also points out an unfortunate, extremely pertinent fact.
Right. If this is true, then we have no possible way of escaping from Odysseus' army. Not when they already know exactly where we're headed. Since our quest to kill Artemis and cut down the Tree of Emptiness means we have to go to Nemesis Island. All Odysseus has to do is wait there for us with his army. Damn it, no wonder they haven't been putting more effort into looking for us. As far as Odysseus is concerned, we're not on the open seas. We're stuck in an impenetrable, restrictive fortress.
There are all sorts of different seas out there, but this is the kind I hate the most. So much so that I can actually believe the legend about the Greek Sea being red.
Let me make sure I understand you properly. We cannot keep running away from Odysseus. The only way to get past him is to go through him. But there's no earthly way we can do that, right? Remember, it's not just Odysseus' army we have to worry about. It's also Artemis. Orion may be able to hit her with his new bow, but only if we can focus entirely on that. But if the only way to do so is from the island Odysseus and his army are guarding, then we have to somehow fight his army and let Orion focus on killing Artemis. And that's all but Warning, warning. Intruder alert. Intruder alert. What? Deploying defensive measures to eliminate threat. Error. Activating Atropos barriers 1 through 3. Deploying Pygmalion counterattack system.
What's happening? Who's intruding? Ghosties?
Commencing counterattack. Atropos barrier 1 destroyed. Atropos barrier 2 destroyed. Approximate time to Atropos barrier 3's destruction 2 seconds. Approximate time until intruder reaches innermost temple 10 seconds. Here it comes!
Oh yeah, I almost forgot about you, doggo. What? Isn't that...
You've gotta be kidding me! Where the hell they pulled this thing from? Right, the echidna. I can't believe it can even give birth to creatures like this.
It's got 3 heads.
That's it. That's the thing that attacked us back when we first came to this lost belt. But what in the world is it? Something any figure from Greek mythology would recognize in a heartbeat. The 3-headed guard dog of hell.
Cerberus, the offspring of the echidna. Good, doggo. We can be friends.
Shit. It's going after Hephaestus, Master. We've got to keep him safe no matter what. If this thing gets through, that's it. It'll be all over for us. So come on, let's go.
No worries, we got this. I think, maybe. Yeah, it's fine. Why does it have to be a rider? Oh, my support will poof. But you know it's fine. We're edgy. I mean, we're epic warriors. We're true warriors, so we got this. Jason probably took another nap before this fight. Okay. Time to see how this goes. I want to use all Musashi because look at those Musashi cards. Oh, they're satisfying. Lots and lots of Musashi. Here you go, Musashi. My lovely Musashi, get all these buffs. You deserve them. Heck, I'll even give you this buff. Take it, Musashi. Go, 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 Musashi, go. Time to see how much damage Musashi can do. Oh yeah, I saw that announcement for Princess Connect, which is sad since I still have that game on my phone. I'm like, is this early April Fool's prank? Because if it's an early April Fool's prank, it's not very funny. But no, it's not an April Fool's prank, which is very sad. Man. Oh, I hate that NPC. Well, might as well raise Castoria's gauge. Let me use my noble phantasm, please. I am so sorry, Musashi. You're just suffering here. I gotta use all Arjuna. I can't resist the power of Buster. I have issues. Okay, good job, Arjuna. Hey, good, doggo. Why must you keep sealing the NP? Oh, that is seriously the most frustrating thing about this doggo. Doggo, why you do that? Man. And again, NP Seal. Why must you do that, doggo? Like, can you just not do that? Well, I'm gonna do that then. So evil. I want Arjuna to live, so I'm just gonna give this to him because I want him. I choose you, Arjuna. Doggo, can you please not seal my noble phantasm again? Please don't do that, Doggo. And it did it again. Oh, what a tease this dog is. But oh well, it's fine. It's okay. I don't need noble phantasms to wreck it. Gosh darn it, doggo. Ouch. Ooh, so close to filling out Nobu's noble phantasm. For Gage, that would have been so nice. The skill being sealed though. Man. At least I can use all Buster here. Gosh darn it, doggo. Well, I'll do it this way, so I'll start off with Nobu, Arjuna, and then Arjuna. Get rid of the invincible, please. Good job, Arjuna. If only I could have used your buff on yourself before you did that, but it's okay. And again, back to the NP ceiling, bad doggo. Doggo, do you really have to do that? Like, come on. Come on, doggo. I'm just gonna use all Nobu. Slowly chipping away. Phew. Okay, sealed my thing again. Whatever, doggo. You do you, doggo. I have that prism thingy I can use against you. Worst case scenario, doggo. Just a little bit more. Good job, Arjuna. Oh, that is seriously annoying. How many times can you do that? Well, a time to hope for the best, you know, as one do. Yeah, hoping for the best. Go, Nobu, go! Just gotta believe in the power of Buster. Good job, Arjuna and Nobu. Phew. That was just a slight fear. Is the slightest tinge of fear. We have successfully, or at least I think it's successfully, protected Hephaestus. Maybe? I'm sorry. I wish there was something I could do to help. Analysis complete. Well, got anything else? Got anything more for us besides it's strong? Enemy is enhanced with Demeter Clarinomia.
They specialize in self-regeneration. Demeter's the goddess of harvest and agriculture, right? Damn, no wonder this thing's so tough. Demeter's in charge of travel supply circulation. She processes all manner of refuse, impurities, waste, and carcasses, effectively recycling 90% of them. This enables her to make 1,000 years worth of supplies last for approximately 4,000 years. I appreciate knowing her specs, but none of that matters right now. Hephaestus, is there anything you can do to help us out here? Negative. Building the divine construct requires my full concentration. So much for that idea, damn it! Hey, I'm a hunter. Taking down dangerous beasts is my thing. If I can lure him in a little closer, I can take care of him. Put me in, Master. You won't regret it.
Okay. Sure, Orion, I'll put you in. Go, Orion, go! I will believe in my team. If not, I can use Merlin. But no, I want to use all attack. I cannot resist. Cerberus, please don't steal my noble phantasm or skills. Ooh. Cool. He is extra buff here. I want to test it out by using... I could use all Orion here, actually. Which I shall for this one. Very, very good. Using Kama? Nah, Merlin because Buster, even though Orion probably hits hard no matter what, but Buster is satisfying. Buster is satisfaction. I say as I ignore the Buster combo to test out Orion's just punching abilities. Good job, Orion. Now time to do a thing. Go, go!
マスター、唐突だが浮気がバレたのですいません。ちょっと撤退します。アルテミス・アグネス
Orion said it's his time to shine, but then he gets his neck snapped. But good job, Orion. Look at you. He is doing a thing. Meh. Might as well fill up Musashi's gauge too while I'm at it, because why not? Go, Musashi, go!
星は縮小し星の灯火が消え諸人は運命を裁かれるマハプラーヤ
Okay. So far, so good. Why'd you get rid of my guts? Why would you do such a thing, Cerberus? Now that is cruel. Why? Why you do that? How could you? Oh, that is so evil. Man, that is the cruelest thing it could have done to me. Wow. Just wow. Why you hurt me like that? Me. I can't resist the power of Buster. Okay. Phew, that hit hard. Okay, NP seal is one do. Whatever, doggo. Fine, and just seal my NP. It's not like I want to use it or anything.
了解
Sheesh.
しましたおいおいあらや公開せよ
But yo, there is lots and lots of hope. Okay. Hello, Nobu. You will live. Orion should live. I will give him this evade. I'm sorry, Arjuna. I'm sorry for not being able to protect you more, my boy. I'm so incredibly sorry. What is this again? I will use that. Hey, what cards? I'll use it. Because why not? Go, go. Phew.
果てのない運命
Oh, I really hate that skill seal. I could have used guts, but no. The world says no guts for you. But that is so cruel. Why must you do this game? But it's fine. I can do this thing.
あいやっとあ、なんか嫌な予感がするやべえ、アルテミス怒ってる
And again? Orion! Why are you just getting bullied by your noble phantasm during this fight? I didn't expect him to get choked again. Man! What are the chances of Orion just getting bullied over and over and over and over? I didn't have to give Nobu that burn, but I couldn't resist using her skill. Okay. Ouch. I believe in you, Nobu and Orion. You two got this. You only trigger the animation once during this chapter? Wow. That means my game just wants to bully him. My game is mean.
Cerberus has entered its combat form. We believe it should encounter the enemy shortly. Good. Set its Demeter Clearnomia to go haywire in 5 minutes. We'll use that to overload its regenerative functionality and make it explode, blowing up the entire temple. Are you sure about this, sir? Am I sure about what? Don't you think using up a demonic beast powerful enough to hold back 10,000 ships just to take out less than 10 enemy soldiers is wasteful? Yes, sir. Perhaps. But my objective is to eliminate any possibility of their survival. Come to think of it, the report included her name among the enemy's ranks, didn't it? Yes, sir. I guess that makes this fate.
Yeah, it is fate. Fate Grand Order.
Even if this operation fails, we'll be able to smoothly transition into the next one.
They said she. She, her. Her who? Who she?
Almost there. Alert. The Demeter Clearnomia has begun to go haywire. What did you say? External intervention confirmed. Run. Odysseus means to have Cerberus go berserk.
What?
Regenerative function overload detected. The enemy will release a mana burst in 10 seconds. A monoburst. Forget Berserk. He plans to blow the whole island sky high. Damn it. Why does Odysseus have to be so good at covering all his bases?
Then we've got no choice but to run for it.
But what about my bow and arrow? Time to completion, 30 minutes. Damn it, we can't wait that long.
Oh? Please, move aside.
Corday?
What are you doing? Please, move aside. I can handle that demonic beast. Zeus Clarinomia, maximum power. Wow, she has Zeus's power on her side. Of course she can defeat anyone, right? With the power of Zeus. I want Zeus's Clarinomia. No way. She wiped him out like it was nothing.
I can't believe it. Did you just say Zeus Clarinomia, Charlotte Corday?
Yes, I did. I finally remember everything. I'm a heroic spirit from proper human history who was summoned here. As a lost belt servant. But because you fell for me, that means you're gonna still stay with us, right, Corday? Just because you're a lost belt servant doesn't mean you gotta leave us now that you got your memories back. No. Power of love and friendship, right? To the sunset, red as blood. Oh man, I gotta convince her. Power of love and friendship, come on. Though if she wants to fight us, understandable because of Jason. Gosh darn it, Jason. Ooh. I remember decrepit old machines, along with the great trees that had swallowed them up. And I remember the sunset that dyed everything with a pale red tint. I was summoned in answer to chants and prayers, and I immediately recognized that something was off.
So it worked. First we draw a proper human history spell on top of a ley line, then assign it a pseudo-command spell. Not a very cost-efficient process. Much easier to get the numbers we need by turning Atlantean civilians into soldiers.
Where am I? Wait, who am I? Odysseus summoned her. Oh. I know nothing. I can't figure out what's going on. All I know for sure is that I'm in a very dangerous situation. Are you my master?
Yes, I am. From here on, you will dedicate your body, your life, and your skills to Olympus, down to your very last drop of blood. It is through this servitude that your life will have meaning.
What do you mean by that?
If this is beyond your comprehension, then your only task is to die.
The steely man spoke quietly, but his words carried an unmistakable fury. Yes, master. My life is yours to command.
What is your true name?
Charlotte Corday. Ooh, congratulations for getting your Hokusai to NP2. Nice.
I see. The French Revolution's angel of assassination.
Hello.
Perhaps your presence here is because I killed Chevalier Deon and Charles Henry Sanson. The blood of your French contemporaries must have acted as a catalyst.
That kind executioner? You killed him? He doesn't answer, My entire body feels heavier from the weight of this unbelievable revelation.
I may have used this ley line to summon you, but I have no expectations for you whatsoever. My sole purpose in calling you here was to exhaust this ley line's magical energy.
Wow.
There is nothing you can do to aid me, and I have no need for your loyalty.
His words, such dull, passionless words, stung like white-hot needles.
We've confirmed that the ley line has spun out of control and suffered irreparable damage, sir. No one will be summoning any more servants from this one. Nonetheless, now that our fates have been tied together, I must give you some sort of order. I can't have you wandering around aimlessly while you don't belong here.
I guess I'm going to be kicked out, since there's no place for me here. I resist the urge to form a very unservant-like, self-deprecating smile.
So your order is this: forget about us. From there, the Zeus Clarinomia will guide you.
Guide me?
You are now just another rogue servant. All you need to do from here on is oppose us like the others. However, should the demiurge inside you encounter an enemy god someday, then you will serve as its beacon. That is the only way in which you might possibly be of use to me. Your actions will not be driven by your forgotten layers of memory, but by the Zeus Clarinomia that have been embedded in your ID. Once the Zeus Clarinomia within you are fully activated, that will be the end. That is the only role I have for you, my servant.
Information I don't understand starts to pour into my brain, even as my memories of being summoned disappear. All I could do to resist was scream. When it was over, all that was left was my plain, ordinary, utterly useless self. Huh? Does this mean I was summoned? That's right, I'm a servant of proper human history. My true name is Charlotte Corday. I was summoned to this Greek lost belt so I could... Well, I'm not sure why I was summoned, but I still have to do the best I can. There was always a strange fog hanging over a corner of my mind. It was there back then. And then... Man, Francis Drake, I love all your outfits, but I can never have any of them, and it makes me sad. And then... And then... And then... And then... There was always something that felt off. Now that I've remembered what happened, it's so obvious. Such a simple truth. Charlotte! Stay back! If you get too close to me, I won't be able to take it.
Don't go near her, Misaki. Zeus Clarinomia activated. Spirit Origin collapse initiated. Crap. Her Spirit Origin is one step from falling apart. It's swelling up with magical energy. It can't handle the strain. She's like a balloon full of hostility that's just about to pop, and she's aiming it all right at us.
She is? I can sense it too, but it isn't from Corday.
Zeus, the Demiurge. It would seem the Zeus Clarinomia inside her have begun to take control.
Hey, Master of Chaldea, you need to finish her off. Otherwise, you're just making her suffer. Lord Apollo, that's...
You stay back, Misaki. I'll take care of it. You don't even have to give the order.
But please, I can't hold out any longer. I'm about to lose conscious.
First things first, we need to stop her. Everything else can wait until after that. Come on, take up your weapons.
I'm sorry, Charlotte. Man, Odysseus really does have his bases covered, huh? Sheesh. He is well prepared. Oh, come on, Jason. You gotta step your game up. Maybe he needs more naps. Oh, she has multiple. Okay, that is fun. Alrighty. That's a thing. This is fine. Completely fine. Kind of, sorta, not really, but it's fine. Yeah, I would do this way. Whee! Bunch of skills activate, please. Actually, no, I'll use this one too. But then I'm starting off with all Arjuna because I want to assert dominance and break a gauge first thing if I can. Maybe, just maybe.
滅亡と創生はこれ表裏一体。マハプララよ。終わるがいい。
Okay, good job, Arjuna.
炎の海。
He has successfully done the thing.
Oh, and she's so smart for going after Arjuna. She knows to go after my boy because I want my boy to live. Understandable. I don't like it, but I respect it. I want to make sure Arjuna lives a little bit longer. Okay, that was a decent amount of damage, Musashi. Good job. And so close to filling up her gauge again. Oh, that ignore invincible. Goodbye, Arjuna. Well, Musashi's gauge is full again, so yay. Woohoo! Haha! Thank you, Musashi. Oof, goodbye, Musashi. And so close to filling up her gauge too. Oh, what a tease. Big tease. At least I haven't a bait for her. And I can fill up Castoria's gauge while destroying one of the shields? Yeah, do the thing. Phew, that worked out. Uh-oh. Oh, I hate removing evade. Oh, that is haunting. Yeah, that haunts me. Okay, of course there's gonna be guts as one do, and even more death, death, death as one do. Of course, of course. I should never expect anything less. Ugh, no fear. I'll use this, might as well increase. And now all Nobu. Yep, I'm happy for my stones, my lovely, lovely rocks. Ouch. Oh, the ignoring invincibles. The worst part. Like, that one is the most annoying. Good job, Nobu. You know, if Nobu lives to this, she can do the thing. Except not. It's okay, though. I have a stone. I have lots of stones. Oh gosh, that is a lot of stones. I might as well use them before they expire, haha. Okay, very good. And just to be overkill, I'm gonna just use all my skills because why not? Yeah, we're gonna go out in a blaze of glory. That's how it be in my Chaldea. Go, go, go. Yeah, it's all or nothing here. Whee. Do I have any other skills? Nope. Okay.
そして英語
それはいつか来る兆しの星誰に呼ばれるまでもなくあなたは星をかざすでしょう
Now go, go, go.
天将海を立つ行くぞ大天使これが私の還流者
Okay, that worked out.
滅亡と創生
She filled up her gauge a lot. But it's fine, I'll get her in the next attack because she barely survived, which is the ultimate tease. And now, goodbye, Charlotte.
いいわね
終わるがいい狂いざ
Good job, Arjuna.
ありがとうございます皆さんのおかげです
Phew. I'm sorry, Charlotte. Ah. This is horrible.
I'm going to put her out of her misery. That's all we can do for her now. Wait. Orion? Corday. Let me make sure I understand what's going on. This is all happening because of the Zeus Clearnomia inside you are acting up, right?
Yes, that's right.
Then do you think you can hold out just a little longer?
No, I can't. It's just to...
Master! It'd be real easy to put her out of her misery now. All I'd have to do is smash her spirit core. But are you really okay with that?
No way!
Then what do you suggest we do instead? We force the Zeus Clearnomia to shut down. Hephaestus! Can your Hephaestus Clearnomia disable Zeus Clearnomia? Yes. But they cannot remove them. I would also need Athena Clearnomia to do that. Freezing target spirit origin. Initiating comatose state. Induce...
Hold up. We were supposed to use those Clearnomia to enhance the border.
I mean, what you're proposing here doesn't make any sense. Exactly. Even in light of all the contributions she's made, it's clear that reinforcing the border should be our top priority. I understand how you feel, but you won't do her any favors by wasting invaluable resources on a fool's errand. Festus, there's gotta be a way to make this work, right? If there wasn't, you'd already have said something. First, acquire Athena Clairnomia. Then re-extract Hephaestus Clairnomia to use again.
Can we take the Zeus one too? I want the Zeus Clairnomia for my personal collection.
Let me be sure I understand you. You propose that we first use these Hephaestus Clairnomia to freeze Charlotte Corday's spirit origin. From there, we inject her with Athena Clairnomia, then re-extract the Hephaestus Clairnomia? Correct. I'll be blunt. Do we really, in your view, have time to go to such lengths for an essentially useless pawn? ...
or ... Decisions. I go with ...
I'll figure it out. I'll make it work. But we don't even know where these Athena Clairnomia are. Sending coordinates to Athena Clairnomia now. You know, there's such thing as being too capable. Well now, they appear to be on Eris Island, which is just off the coast of Nemesis Island. It is, at least, on our way.
Please don't.
Humph.
Please. Not being useful is one thing, but I couldn't take it knowing I was dragging all of you down.
Master, now's the time to decide. Jason, how can you? I know Magicardo, but the fact is, only the living have the right to decide what will become of the dead. Now, what's it going to be?
Why is she there? I like how the goddess is just watching me now. Unable to answer. No. We use the nanomachines on Charlotte. We can take him out later. Plus, the more adventures we go on, the more resources, the more bond points, the more saint courts, the more...
Yeah, got it.
Understood. Please, don't. You don't have to do this. For me.
How can we call ourselves heroes if we can't even save one person in trouble? That about sum it up? Don't worry about it. Once you're all better, you can pay us back by saving us yourself.
I can't save you. I can't save anybody. I'm just...
Then don't worry about that either. We're just gonna save you because it feels better that way. You're all very unreasonable creatures, aren't you?
Damn it, I can't believe Achilles and I feel the same way about something.
On second thought, if Paris is good with it, that's enough for me.
Wow, Apollo. Wow. I think you two could step aside for a moment. Thanks. I don't think it's my place to say anything here, but for what it's worth... If you're certain you won't regret this, Misaki, I'm fine with that.
Dragging others down is an awful feeling. In some ways, it's a lot worse than death. It can make you want to drown your sorrows in booze or end things altogether. However, I'm still the captain of the ship, and I'm not letting any of my crew take the easy way out. So you're going to help us hoist the sails, raise the anchor, and conquer the sea with anger and laughter alike. Because you're an Argonaut, and that's what we do.
Jason and his epic speech. I agree with Captain Jason. I'm not very good at socializing. At heart, I'm honestly a misanthrope. But that has nothing to do with my principles. And one of Captain Nemo's principles is, if there's someone in front of you you can help, you help them. Period.
Ugh, I swear, the whole lot of you. Fine, you win. Misaki, you hereby have my permission to save Charlotte Corday, so save her already.
Got it. Thank you, Director.
No, seriously, hurry it up before I change my mind. I can't bear to watch this any longer.
Please, help me. Right. Here are the Hephaestus Clearnomia.
I recommend intravenous injection.
We did it!
Spirit origin frozen. Zeus Clearnomia propagation halted.
How's Cordy doing? First she collapsed, and now she appears to be sleeping. I will carry her. It would not be right to ask Master, Lady Mash, or any of the male servants to do so. Go for it. She only looks short. I wonder how she's gonna carry her. Maybe like a baby? Not to worry. Her breathing is strong and steady. So please, focus your attention on the weapon.
Good point. We got caught up in all that. But how's my bow coming along, Hephaestus? The divine construct reforging is complete.
Wow, we were fighting for 2 hours, huh? In total, with Cerberus and this. Ooh, pretty.
It is a compound longbow designed solely for use against interstellar fighters. I call it Aegis Eclipse.
Aegis Eclipse. Amazing. Incredible. I can't believe you put together a weapon as powerful as an anti-fortress noble phantasm so quickly.
Well, he is the god of the forge, even without his brain. Way to go, Hephaestus. Oh right, I forgot you hate me. Affirmative.
Still, with a bow like this, I think we have a real shot at beating Artemis.
When I was alive, I once got my hands on a legendary sacred sword, Durandal, said to be the greatest sword to ever exist. And it feels like this bow is just as powerful. Hell yeah! Don't stop with the praise now. That's my old armor you're talking about, after all.
That part I don't like.
Come on, guys, you could at least try being a little grateful. Let's see. Looks like it's got 2 arrows. Only 2? I thought we told Hephaestus to make at least 5. If you miss even 1 shot now, we'll be done for. Don't worry, there's no way I'd miss. That's exactly the sort of arrogance that leads to screw-ups. Ugh, damn it! Unfortunately, this was the best I could do with the materials available. Too bad I don't have my shield with me. I'm sure that would have let you make more. 1 arrow must eliminate Artemis's defenses. The other must destroy her main unit. Yeah, I think I can make that work. You know you literally only get 1 shot at both, right? Don't worry, I'm the greatest hunter Greece has ever seen, remember? Requesting wielder perform final test. Right. Can't use the real arrows now, of course, so I'll have to try it with a different one. Gah. Gasp! Well, it won't be easy, but it looks like I can manage it. Excellent. Then from there, it's only a matter of whether or not you can fire it accurately at the target. Not quite. It's also a matter of what's gonna happen to my spirit origin afterwards. Feels Clearnomia or not, I can tell firing those arrows is going to take one hell of a toll. Good. Now we can finally have the weapon we need to destroy the moon goddess. And an archer that can wield it. All that's left now is... Warning. Artemis has begun readying her cannon. I recommend taking immediate shelter. Repeat, I recommend taking immediate shelter.
Oh no, Artemis, stop!
Artemis? I recommend taking immediate shelter. I recommend taking immediate shelter. My current defensive systems cannot withstand this attack. Take the civilian emergency escape pod. I've already set it to your ship's coordinates. Go.
Thank you, Hephaestus.
Does this mean she's going to blow this entire island sky high? Correct. Wait. Since you made the divine construct on this island, that would mean most of your primary unit would have to be here too. Correct.
What does that mean?
It means this is the end for Hephaestus, Paris. That summation is both inaccurate and inappropriate. You should explain more accurately. I will disappear. Though there is another separate from my units, which remains on Olympus along with Prometheus. Shut up. No wonder why Aphrodite always cheated on your gloomy, uptight, can't look away from your forge for a minute ass.
Wow, Apollo. What a thing to say in his final moments. I can see why your wife cheated on you. Shut up.
That seems more than a little uncalled for. I don't know anything about her, and I don't care. My mating unit was the first one I got rid of.
Ah, yes. The first thing to get rid of. I want to become the ultimate blacksmith forger. What shall I get rid of to become the ultimate one? I know. The first thing I must rid myself of is my mating unit, yes. And then I can become the greatest there ever was.
You do know that we might end up fighting her at Olympus, right? We chose different paths, much as it pains me to say it. Then you do feel pain about it. I shouldn't have said that. Forget about it. Oh, you bet I will. Alright then, see you around, Hephaestus. Even in this lost belt, you are still the same old you. Farewell, Apollo from proper human history. You were good for just as little here as you were there. Go, proper human history. Go put the world back as it should be.
Goodbye. We'll never forget you, Hephaestus.
Escape pod activated. Initiating acceleration. Chances of escape, 78%. Chances of eradication, 17%. Defensive systems online. Initiating attack on target in orbital space. Failure. According to brain unit calculations, the chances of proper human history survivors arriving at Olympus are 5.6%. Incoming report from Communications Unit. Interstellar Fighter Artemis is initiating a call.
Why?
Hey, I've got huge news! What is it? An Olympian soldier lady said Artemis is gonna fire one of her arrows here. Really? Then the gods have finally come for us. Let's go tell the others. We'll finally be setting off. I knew there was no point to having these communication features. How could there be when nobody ever uses them? Maybe I would have used them back then, if I'd realized 300 years ago, but now... Hey. Kainigos, great news! What is it? Get a load of this. Lady Artemis is going to show us some affection. We'll finally get to leave for Olympus. I see. So the time has finally come. Yeah, I can't wait. The whole village is already gathered out in the village square. Are you joining too? No, that's okay. I prefer this comfy old home of mine. Okay, suit yourself. Bye. Well, I suppose this is just the way life goes. Next time around, I hope I'll be born as a human closer to the gods.
I mean, I understand the way the old man is. He's like, I'm old. Meh. I'm just gonna be in my house. No need to see the arrow. Whatever.
Oh, Artemis, great Artemis, goddess of the moon, destroyer of the stars. Please bathe us in your glorious light. Please take us away. Please take away our sins. Because I saw potential in proper human history.
Treason.
Our duty is to help make the future as bright as possible.
So you're saying Zeus is wrong?
That's why the heroes rejected you. The very fact that the heroes of proper human history didn't take your side is evidence for why our history was denied.
Negative. They were only afraid of dying. Humans fear death above all else and will do anything to prevent it. Artemis, not really. Look at the guys on the island. They're excited.
That is partially correct. Most humans, most life forms, fear death. They squander their short lives, unable to endure the attendant pain and emptiness. There is no area in which humans surpass gods. However, there are times when beings only slightly superior to humans manage to overcome that hurdle, whether it be knowledge, strength, mentality, or something else. These beings take up weapons because there is something they fear more than their own deaths. We call these beings heroes, and they have not existed among us for far too long.
Incorrect. I disagree with everything you have said. This time, I will destroy you utterly.
I accept this death willingly. We were one to begin with, and we will eventually be one again.
After my next message, I will reject all future communication requests. Wow, at least she's warning him before she blocks him. Perish. Goodbye, Hephaestus and Island. Man, all the islands, or not all the islands, but a decent amount of islands are gonna go poof because of us. Well, time to get the Clearnomia, I think. Meteor Ocean. Soldier Sage's Trap. Soldier Sage? What kind of trap is laid before us in the ocean? Please don't be whirlpools. Whirlpools are the scariest. All ships, full speed ahead. All systems green. All systems are green on the shadow border too. And judging by the comms link status, it looks like that's true for the other two ships too. Yeah, I'm also in the green for OBS. Woohoo!
Looks like Hephaestus is gone now, along with the rest of Percy Island. Damn it! I bet he was oddly human for God. Nonetheless, at the very end, he both saved your lives and created a bow designed to destroy Artemis. I only wish the other gods who sided with humanity had survived as well.
Me too. I know the Greek gods are generally depicted as very, emotional beings, but all the same. You're not wrong there, Mash. That definitely describes Lord Apollo.
Hey now, you don't know that. I could just be an automated system running a bunch of programs, right? It's more than possible to simulate a personality, along with external displays of emotion. Of course, if the system itself is designed to express emotion, then who's to say there's any difference between such fake emotions and real ones? And if there is a difference, what could it be?
I never knew sheep were so into philosophy. This is getting a lot more philosophical than I expected.
This isn't about philosophy. This is a purely practical matter. What do you think, Orion? You mean about you guys having feelings? Of course you do. Well now, I'm surprised you didn't even need to think about it. What's there to think about? You could list all the differences between humans and machines you like, and it wouldn't change anything for me. Once you get to the point where you're testing zeros and ones for nigh infinity, that's basically analog in my book. We all get to decide what emotions are for ourselves. It doesn't matter what anyone else says. Here, Apollo, I'll ask you myself, are your emotions real? Well, I'll be damned. I never thought I'd ever lose a debate to a barbarian like you. The fact is, when it comes to things you make and wish with all your heart were real, it becomes impossible to tell what is real from what is not. That's enough talking. I'm going to head to the next island now. We might have evaded Artemis again, but Odysseus still knows we're here. If we dawdle for too long, it'll only be a matter of time until he has surrounded us again. Our next stop is Eris Island, the island right before our ultimate destination of Nemesis. I am afraid Lady Corday is still comatose. That's because the Zeus and Hephaestus nanomachines are fighting each other for control. So she's been effectively deactivated as a result. That said, I ran an analysis on her spirit origin, and it looks like she's slowly wasting away. So it's a race against time then? Yeah. In that case, I take it you won't mind if we sail full speed ahead to Eris Island, fearless leader? Not at all. Our next goal is to find the Athena Clearnomia. Once we've used them to revive Miss Happy-Go-Lucky there, we'll use the Hephaestus Clearnomia to finish work on the Nautilus. From there, we'll be heading out to cut down the Tree of Emptiness, but of course, we'll need to figure out the right time to bring down Artemis and deal with Odysseus' army. And let's not forget, we'll also need to take down Poseidon while we're at it. I say, isn't that a preposterously tall order? Forget tall, it's damn near impossible. That said, the Argo was a very pirate ship that made the impossible possible. So don't worry, Subordinate A. I've got everything well in hand. Ha ha ha! Surely you're not referring to me as Subordinate A, are you? I assume you mean that shifty, uninsured layabout idly fiddling around with the console there, yes? It's Munir. Munir. Three syllables. It's not that hard. I kind of like the banter between Gordy and our bestie Munir. Like, they get along pretty well, I see it. It's like siblings arguing with each other. I'm gonna go check on Charlotte. Have fun, you guys. Bye. Oh, I'd like to go with you. Is that okay, Holmes? That's fine. I expect we'll be continuing our dive for some time yet. She doesn't look like she's in pain. No, she doesn't. Hopefully that's true, but there's no way we can tell she's not having, say, horrible nightmares. I mean, if someone's having nightmares, you can usually tell by their expression, not that I stare at people when they sleep for the most part. Da Vinci. Hey, sorry for the intrusion, but I thought I'd go ahead and take a little break myself. Oh, in that case, go ahead and take the chair. We don't mind standing. Thanks. Phew. Looks like you two have been through a whole lot, huh? We're not exactly out of the woods yet. Haha, that's for sure. Still, he made the right choice. No, that's not quite right. Back then, at that moment, you were in the right. Completely and fully. I agree. Master? Senpai doesn't always do the right thing.
I know she snuck food sometimes, for example. Mash, don't need to call me out like that. But I absolutely, wholeheartedly support the choice she made back there. That aside, you really shouldn't sneak food, you know? It's not fair to the rest of us, and it's not good for you either. Da Vinci's, don't scold me. I like food. If anything scored Gordy, he does the same thing too. I just get hungry sometimes. Well. It looks like you've made an enemy a foe. We're coming up on Eris Island now. Jason said he wants Misaki and Mash to come to the Argo. Understood. Please hang in there just a little longer, Corday. I promise we'll save you, Charlotte. Though Jason is summoning us.
This time, I want to get in and get out as quickly and quietly as possible. Magicardo, Achilles, Paris, Chiome, Master Mash. Go out there and bring back the Athena Clearnomia as fast as you can. I'll stay here on ship duty.
Got it. Jason just wants a nap. I understand. Naps are good. I miss napping.
Good to have you on the team. Yeah, good to have you on the team.
Snub.
Little punk.
Very well then. I will go scout ahead as per usual.
Come, Master and Lady Mash, let us be on our way.
Thank you, Chiome. I'm glad you're here with us. Teehee?
She's real happy to have someone looking up to her, I can tell. We have made land. Uh-oh, I smell blood in the air. Do not let down your guard.
Blood? I don't smell any blood.
Me neither, but I can feel it in my bones that something went down here.
Now that you mention it, I think maybe I feel something like that too.
He really doesn't want Achilles to beat him on anything, does he? Not that I can blame him. Aha! This must be the source of that smell.
It's a dead demonic beast. Bleh, it's a little grotesque, isn't it?
Well, it's missing its head, so... Let me see that. Yup, it was killed by a single strike. This was clearly a person's doing. Based on the cut, I believe they must have used a sword or similar large blade.
One strike, though. They're buff as heck.
Damn, that must mean the soldiers got here ahead of us. Then again, this is the closest island to Nemesis, so I guess it makes sense that they'd be here. In that case, we've all the more reason to secure the Athena Clearnomia and make a hasty retreat. Fortunately, we know exactly where to look thanks to Lord Hephaestus' precise coordinates. True. So we better get a move on if we're gonna make the most of our advantage. Make sure you don't fall behind, Paris.
Why am I the only one you're calling out by name?
'Cause you're the one who was looking at butterflies and going, ooh, pretty, not 5 minutes ago.
Me.
Lord Paris, I'm afraid I think your behavior may be too frivolous for our present circumstances.
I'm sorry. Ooh, I'm close to finishing Atlantis. Wait, how many parts is Atlantis? I forget.
Come on then, let's get going. We don't have any time to waste.
No, we don't.
Nod.
According to Hephaestus, the temple should be directly to the northwest of these woods.
Yup, there it is. I can see it over there.
Okay, 26.
And there's the guards.
We should take them quickly, before they have the chance to contact the others.
Paris, I want you to get the ball rolling. You can handle that, right?
Yeah, I can. How about you, Master? Are you ready? All good here. Let's do this. Okay, here I go. I'm counting on your help, Lord Apollo. Yeah!
Wait, you meant as an actual ball?
Oh, that is so cute. Paris just yeeted the sheep. As one do, I guess, to get the ball rolling, you know? I believe in you, Lord Apollo. You got this.
大丈夫
Wyvern?
落ち着いて
Origin Lamia.
通り
Ooh! Oh, I'm so happy. They're stunned.
行きましょう。
やります
Thank you, Lord Apollo.
終わるがいい。
ここで立ちつ
I want to eat the wyvern. Man, it looks so tasty. Especially those thighs and the tail meat. Delicious.
いいわねなぎ払い
I assume. Good job, Musashi.
ゴリン
Ooh, so close to filling up her gauge, but it's fine. I can use Castorian the next turn, but I will get rid of the Origin Lamia first.
けないぞ
Hehehe.
終わるがいい。
Before it gets too late, I gotta remember to ask my dad a question. Since it's gonna be $5 Friday, and apparently one of the deals is for Starbucks, I kinda want that $5 Friday deal. A drink and a pastry. I gotta see if he's gonna go there in the morning. I'll just use this now. Because if he does, I want to tag along and get my drink and pastry first thing. But I don't know what time you go at. That's a worrisome part. I gotta make sure to set my alarm properly. Because I want my cheapy deal. Hopefully. If not, sadness. I would ask my mom, but she'd be like, oh no, that's too unhealthy, too much sugar, blah 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 blah. It's like, whatever, Mom. But I don't mind it. The sugar wakes my brain up. In that case, it's good for my brain in the morning anyways. Ooh, those enemies are kind of tanky, but nah. Arjuna, it's fine. He can take out most of their HP, it's all good. Or maybe all of it if I'm super lucky. Good job, Arjuna. Look at how buff you are. GG, my dude. Nice. And look how close they are to getting their bond up. Musashi, Arjuna, and Nobu. Yay! And once I make the angry mango love me, I'll put Jason back. They were much stronger than I had thought. Yes, they were.
It did feel like they were on another level than the ones you fought before, didn't it? Ah well, it doesn't matter now. We don't have time to stand around pondering what-ifs. Let's keep moving.
Oh, we made it. Chiome?
Ah, damn it. I just felt the same thing.
It would seem another message has been left here for us. Misaki. Authorization complete. Initiating prior visitor support mission. Uploading holographic data. Hey there. It looks like we're all still alive. This will probably be the last transmission we send from Atlantis. You should be able to acquire the Athena Clarinomia you came here for once it's over. How are you holding up, Master of Proper Human History? We have not met yet. but I hope you're not too exhausted. Between the robotic gods, the nanomachine-infested demonic beasts, and Odysseus, there are more than enough adversaries here powerful enough to break your spirit. I can only hope you found the strength to continue on undeterred. As for us, we finished most of what we needed to accomplish, and we've made a few arrangements we hope will prove useful later. All that remains now is to hope they work as intended. Mochizuki Chiyome, Monjicardo, I'm sorry for asking you both to stay behind. Though I know Jason bailed out of his own accord. It's okay. Redacted, I'm positive Lord Jason will bounce back sooner or later. Yeah, he's just taking a nap. Anyway, there you have it. We'll be setting off to Olympus now. I promise we'll find a way to help you. Odysseus' army is right on our heels, even as we record this. Chevalier Deon, Charles Henry Sanson, can I ask you two to handle the rest? Of course, though I'm afraid we won't be able to do much more than buy the rest of you some time. Just be sure you make the most of the time we buy you, Redacted. Of course. The time you buy us here will be worth its weight in gold. What is it, Kintoki? Oh, you know, since this is the last time we're gonna call, I just thought I'd say something before we hang up. See you in Olympus, Master of Chaldea. I'll be waiting there for you too, and I'll make sure to have some lovely tea leaves ready. Thank you, Medea Lily. Alright then, Master of Chaldea. We look forward to meeting you. Good luck. Thank you, mysterious archer. So their identity remained a mystery, right to the very end. Here come the Athena Clarinomia. I'll start the extraction procedure. Yay, we got it! Nice, nice, nice. Very, very nice. Hehehe. I shall take the thing, as one do. It should be safe enough. Athena Clarinomia extraction complete. It looks like there's only enough for one servant. So this'll let us put Corday back to normal, huh? I hope so. You don't sound too sure. I understand that the plan is to use the Hephaestus Clarinomia to keep the Zeus Clarinomia at bay. Until we can use the Athena Clarinomia to get rid of them. But that is easier said than done. Every part of that is taking a significant toll on her spirit origin. Yeah, that's true. Hell, her spirit origin was already on the verge of falling apart thanks to the Zeus Clarinomia alone. Who knows if she'll be able to handle their removal? Only the gods know, as they say. He's right. All we can do now is bring this stuff back to Corday. Though of course, this will all be for nothing if she ends up dying. Shut up, Apollo, or I'll turn you into a soccer ball. You keep your hands off of Lord Apollo. That's up to him. Alright. We have heard the other's last message, and we have acquired the Athena Clarinomia we came for. Best we leave while we can. Right, let's go. I see her. I'm taking the shot. Sorry, Master. Huh? Who's shooting at me? Master! Shh! Everything just went black for a moment. I blanked out. I had to move at ultrasonic speed. That's why I apologize in advance. Damn it, they figured out we're here. Where did that arrow come from? Hang on, Master. I'll be right.
Stay back.
Huh?
Mash your shield.
Oh, what a shame. I missed.
That's because I made you miss. Ugh, I still feel sick whenever I see you. What the hell are you doing aiming at Master Chiron?
Oh. He was the one shooting at me, huh? Teach, why would you do that? My teacher, no.
Why wouldn't I? It is the soundest, most efficient strategy. And when the enemy's most key figure is also completely helpless on the field of battle. Don't you think it only makes sense to go after her first? It can't be. No, wait, Achilles, is he? Yeah. He's lost belt aligned Chiron. Chiron? He was the one who taught Jason, Achilles, Heracles, and Asclepius. He's the greatest sage Greece has ever known.
If he is on the lost belt side now, then there is no room whatsoever to resolve this peacefully.
Damn it. You'll just have to rush him all at once. It's the only way you can win. Jason's plan is a good one, heroes. I have never had the pleasure of meeting. However, there is one thing I must say in response. Did I ever say I was alone?
Of course not.
Damn it. I should have known he'd be good at this. There are no records in proper human history of Chiron ever taking part in battle himself. But it would seem the same is not true in this lost belt. Right you are. Whatever the Chiron of your world may have been like, I am firmly on the god side in this conflict. Whatever you guys do, don't let your guard down. I'm gonna do everything I can to keep Master out of harm's way. Don't expect much support from her. I'm not planning to stop for anything.
Thank you, Achilles. Protect me, Achilles. Oh, that's a decent amount of enemies he has on its side. But it's fine. It's the first fight after all. It ain't too bad, you know?
That's how it be.
Yeah, we got this. But yeah, finishing Atlantis next week would be good. It'd be cool. Oh, I gotta go for all of them here. Okay, that's fine. I'll start off with Arjuna. Completely fine. But yeah, I'm glad that I decided to get through the Arknights event as soon as it starts tomorrow, aka the 31st for me. I want to finish it within the first 2 days. That way I can just farm it all next week without worrying. And oh, I realized, goodbye my spells, because I am not here, technically, to help. But it's fine, they don't need my support. Sobs. Good job, Arjuna. Break down the first shield, please. Phew. Oh, I realized I forgot to use Musashi's defense down thing, but it's okay. It still worked out.
Oh ho ho, sir, you think you can evade?
Well, joke's on you, sir. Musashi can do the thing. This'll be fine.
Musashi, do the thing!
Wreck this dude. And I forgot, no spells. I cannot make her even more buff. But nah, it's fine.
Nice job. At least get close to breaking his. Oh, she broke it. Great job, Musashi. Yes, we are certainly persistent. Don't expect anything less, Chiron. No fear, no fear. I believe in you, Musashi. Go, Musashi, go. Yay. Can't you do the thing? Ah, so close. That evade. But it's fine. Musashi got this, you know, because Musashi's the greatest. Look at Musashi asserting dominance as one does in your Musashi. Heck, she'll even share the glory by doing arts with everyone. Great job, Musashi. Okay, there's the last two. The lackeys that survived. It's fine. I'll get rid of one first. Go, Arjuna, go. I'll get rid of the stronger one first as one do. Okay, time to hope for the best. Oh, I'm happy he lowered his defense. Thank you, sir, for making my life easier in that sense. I don't have to use Arjuna's skills, but I want to. To assert dominance as one do. Go, go, go! Very, very nice. Hehehe. Oh, satisfaction. Yay. That is super nice. Very, very, very nice. Shh. You saved my life again. Don't say anything. You could end up biting right through your tongue. Behind you. Damn it, he's got us pinned down on two sides. Gah. Achilles! As I thought, I knew I made the right choice, shooting your heel. You did that? Yeah, he completely blindsided me. He knew everything I was gonna do before I did it. Indeed. Thanks to the combat data I took from the proper human history's Chiron. That's it. It all makes sense now. You killed my teacher, you bastard! He could kill his other self and steal his other self's memories as one do? Dang. Yes, I did. Achilles! Yeah, I know. You don't have to tell me. He's taunting me. One step and I'd be in the jaws of his trap, playing right into his hands. Master, I'm gonna ask you again. What are your orders? Everyone, fall back. Understood. Manjicardo, Chiome, you two bring up the rear. Understood. On it. You know, this is a pretty good picture for a thumbnail, actually. I like having multiples by my side, and all of us looking angry. We're all ready to leave. Hurry back to the shore. A single wooden sword, How recklessly brave of you. Gah! Let us see how you like dealing with the cursed god killer. Ibuki Daimyo Jin. Yeah! Oh ho! So you use nanomachines as well. But unfortunately... No! Gah! Hephaestus Clearnomia are simply outmatched when pitted against the superior Zeus Clearnomia.
I mean, you may say that, but I think the Hephaestus Clearnomia is doing pretty good against the Zeus Clearnomia. I say as I wanted the Zeus Clearnomia to be edgy.
Hephaestus may have been a god, but he was a hapless fool of a god whose one and only talent was swinging a hammer. Now, if they had been Athena Clearnomia, matters might have been different.
So my hidden trump card had no effect.
At least we bought some time. Now, come on. Very well then. Let us bring this skirmish to a close. As I am part of Olympus here, I did not meet the same end as my proper human history counterpart. But fortunately, now that I have killed him, I too have unlocked his noble phantasm. O malevolent scorpion, the time of your purge has come. Dissipate among the stars. Antares Snipe.
Everything went gray.
Serment de Durandal.
Thank you, Mangicardo.
Ah! Herg. And done. Oh, that's strange. I was sure that I'd killed them. Ah, now I see. His noble phantasm shielded them from any fatal injuries. But unfortunately for you, it seems you won't be doing any more fighting, now that your sword is broken. You sure about that? This is my noble phantasm. Serment de Durandal.
He could fire another noble phantasm? Dang, Mangicardo, you're good at spamming, aren't you? GG.
Come on, let's get out of here.
I am sorry, I cannot.
What do you mean you can't?
Never mind me, just go, run.
But I have another way out of this, hurry. Got it.
No, Chiyome!
I see. Now I know there are some heroes out there who are able to use their noble phantasms with or without a weapon. We'll go after the... Don't bother, there's no need for that. The one they call Mangicardo may have gotten away unscathed, but this one was not so lucky. And I doubt the Hephaestus Clearnomia will help her recover from her injuries soon enough to be a problem. Now then... Damn it! Normally, I would just kill her now and have it done with. Have done with it. But she will be more useful to us alive and in custody. What do you mean, sir? The echidna is running low on magical energy. She should make for a good snack.
No, 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 no. You do not feed my Chiyome to the echidna.
Snack? Heh. If my choices are becoming a snack or dying with pride, I gladly choose the latter. Not so fast. Gah. Take her away. Yes, sir. I'm sorry, Odysseus. I failed to acquire the Athena Clearnomia. It's all right. We already have enough for one servant. That should satisfy Olympus. But won't we be at a disadvantage if the Chaldeans use the Athena Clarinomia for themselves? We were able to recover some fragments of Hephaestus' video footage before Lady Artemis destroyed him. Oh, but I thought he was thoroughly vaporized. He and Lady Artemis had a short conversation right before he met his end. We were able to retrieve a tiny bit of footage from that. And if it's to be believed, the Chaldeans plan to use Athena's legacy to save a single insignificant servant. Oh? Insignificant, you say? We might have been at something of a disadvantage if they had used it on a hero like Orion. But with Charlotte Corday, we have absolutely nothing to worry about. Understood. Then I will make my way back now. Fine. I'm sure Chaldea will come fully prepared, but that's as far as it will go. There will be no surprises, no coincidences, and no lucky breaks. We will simply crush them quickly and thoroughly. Understood. Then I will take the spoils of our victory with me. Good. One more servant's worth of magical energy should be enough to let the Echidna produce another Cerberus. I'm counting on you, comrade. Worry not, comrade. I have everything well in hand.
Wow, look at them with the power of friendship. Humph. Man. So that's a good cliffhanger. That way I can use that thumbnail of Chioma and Magicardo. So yeah, my goal for next week would be to go through Atlantis. I believe I can do it. It'll be possible. Yes, yes, yes. So with that, I will have to go to the living room now and talk to my dad. And maybe get a snack before dozing off, as one do. So thank you for stopping by the stream. I hope everyone has a great rest of your day and epic gacha luck. I will be thinking if I want to do the Hokusai banner. I know I'll do at least a multi-pull, but otherwise, debatable. But I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye. I'm hungry.